Hello, Nicola right back here. Sephora had a VIP Rouge special going on a few days ago and I got my hands on the Narcissist Cheek Unfiltered version #1 palette. And it originally retails for $59, but you are getting a good deal considering that there are 6 shades in these. The individual NARS blushes retail for $30. The only difference is that the original blush has more product at around 0.16 ounce, and this palette includes 6 blushes, giving at around 0.12 ounce for each product for each pan. But let's be honest here, how long will it take you to hit pan on a blush, right? I apologize for the cutoff, but moving on to packaging, NARS has included an instruction manual just in case you want to know how to effectively use these blushes. And moving on to the product itself, it has a really good sized mirror and an adorable film. Now, the best part of this are the 6 shades to die for. The top row has really sheer translucent blushes that kind of remind me of the dual intensity blushes that NARS has. And the top row includes Watch Me, Me First, Take Over, and the bottom row includes Out There, Chic, and Exhibit A. And these bottom row shades are matte. A heads up on the swatches, it probably wasn't the best move on my side. I washed my hands and they weren't too dry yet, so don't make the swatches fool you into thinking that they're dry. These are very pigmented and the color payoff is wonderful. So I'm starting off with the bottom row, and this is called Out There, which is a very mauvey pink matte shade, and moving on to the middle, which is called Chic, and it's probably just a tad bit darker with a hint of rose. And finally, Exhibit A, which is very bright. As long as you know how to blend it out in the apples of your cheeks, then you are good. It is such a beautiful color. Now onto the top row, which I'll again say remind me of the dual intensity blushes. They are sheer, slightly shimmery and buttery, and I'm trying my best to capture the swatches on these because I kid you not, the lighting is not doing any justice. So the one that I just swatched is called Watch Me, and that's a perfect highlight shade. Next on to is called Me First, and this is a peachy sheer shade, very beautiful to act as a veil on top of a matte blush. And lastly, we have Take Over, and this is a very plum sheer shade as well. And you know what, they really would act as a wonderful veil over any under blush shade or on top of the matte ones that you already have in a NARS palette. I would honestly say that the shade Out There can be used as a contour along with Watch Me as a highlight, so this could pass as an on-the-go face palette. Is it worth it? Definitely yes. As well as price point, you are getting a lot out of this. I've posted some photos up on my blog, so if you'd like to check that out and see those, I'll link it in my description box below. Comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. I'd be happy to hear what you'd like to see on my channel and blog next time.